Hi there. In this video, we're going to talk about preparing yourself for potty training. So we talk a lot about preparing your home, preparing your child, but the third important thing to prepare is yourself. And in many ways, I could argue that it's the most important part of preparing for potty training because you are your child's partner in crime. So you are the one that is their cheerleader, their biggest advocate. So you need to make sure that you are in a really good space in order to take on this next milestone with your child. It takes a ton of grace, it takes a lot of patience, and you should definitely try to include as much humor as possible into it. It definitely can take a lot out of you as a parent, but it can also be one of the most fun times with your kid too, depending on how you look at it. So not to put a ton of pressure on you, but you have to get yourself prepared for this. So one of the first things you need to do is you need to get your head in the game. You need to get to a point where you're like, okay, this is what we're doing. We are ready. This is what our focus is going to be on right now. This is going to be great. My kid's going to be great. You know, being really positive about it and getting excited about it too, because just think, no diapers is in your future, hopefully very soon. Now, on that note, when you're getting your head in the game, you really do need to think or remember the fact that this is probably going to take a lot longer than you anticipate. Even if you're one of the parents doing a 3-day method, it's not going to take 3 days. Yes, you're going to be intensely focusing on your child for 3 days, and they're probably going to show remarkable improvement in their potty skills, but it's going to be a lot of work after that too. You know, you're going to be following up on that. Your child is not going to be potty trained after 3 days, most likely, but they're going to have all the skills and they're going to hopefully have a ton of confidence in those skills after that. So on that note, a lot of parents are encouraged to take some time off from their other obligations, whatever that is. If it's work, if it's, caring for other family members, whatever. Obviously, that's not an option for everybody. So if you do have like a little break in your schedule where work demands are less, or you can get some help with your other children, whatever it may be, try to take advantage of that so you can really focus on your child in this process. On that note too, just getting your head in the game. If you've got a lot of stressors going on, like you've got a lot of work deadlines looming, you've got some relationship stuff going on, or you're moving, you've lost a loved one, whatever it is, if you're stressed and you're just not in a good headspace right now, potty training is probably not a good idea right now. Obviously, don't put it off too long, especially if your child is ready. But you being in a good headspace makes a really big difference for how this process will work for your child. Try not to do this alone. That's another thing we say. Try to snag another partner. So obviously, if you have a spouse or a partner, try to include them in the potty process. If there's a united front in your home, that's even better. Or lean on friends, lean on neighbors, other family members, people who can help you follow up on what you need to follow up on with your child and support your child and you during the process. And finally, when I'm talking about support, find support too. Find support outside of your immediate network. Don't hesitate to reach out to your pediatrician if your child or you is struggling, or if you just need some advice. Definitely don't hesitate to join some parenting forums or ours and talk about, your ups and downs, your frustrations, or, keep friends on, immediate speed dial so you can say, oh my gosh, this happened, or I am so frustrated, this is gonna make me crazy, whatever it is. So try to, gather your group, your people, whatever it is, just so that you feel supported too, and that this can be really exciting for both you and your kid. You guys are gonna do great, your kid's gonna do great, and have fun with it.